Hiya, hi. It's me again, Tasha. So, over the last few days, weeks, for a long time actually, I watched my kids get ready for school, and especially the girls, they're wearing the uniform, socks knee high, their skirt just about their knee, otherwise, they won't get away with it. And lots of times Sarai, especially my middle one, she combs her hair in ponytails. And I look at them and I think, when did the way they've dressed, just wearing their school uniform, going to school, have become a sex symbol? Because when it's one of those fantasies that guys have, and even as an adult woman, as soon as I put ponytails, maybe paint some freckles, have some silly lipstick, wear a mini skirt, knee highs over the knee socks, that becomes the one of the ultimate sex symbols. That people will say I'm dressed sexy and sensual and sexual, but let's have a think about it for a minute. I'm dressed like a schoolgirl, so why does that turn you on? If you're not a pedophile, if you're just a healthy, normal man, yeah, why does it turn you on when I'm, as a woman, as an adult woman, dress up like a schoolgirl? Let's take a moment and think about that. What is it about the schoolgirl look that turns you on? Because as the general consensus is that you need to leave, if you're a man, an older man, you need to leave the schoolgirls alone. You don't take a second look at them, okay. You look at them, you see them in their uniform. Okay, they're pretty, they just start blossoming and everything is in place, and I get it. But if you're not a pedophile, why are you taking a second look at that child in a perverse way? And as I said just now, why then, if we all agree that it's perverse if you're older, to look at the schoolgirls and perv over them basically, and get turned on if you're I'm not even talking about pedophilia or anything like that. I'm just talking about normal, mentally well, stable, emotional, stable people that get, you see the girl, I mean, my oldest one is going to be 15 soon, and I think you can see that she's a little girl. And I have seen guys doing a double take looking at her, older men, so much so that last year summer I was walking with her down our high street, and yeah, she was just dressed in her sportswear, her supply and demand wear, and just her sportswear, nothing extremely sexy or whatever. And we're passing, so she's walking in front of me, and we're passing this shop. So this guy looks at her. This guy is with a girlfriend, a partner, or wife, whatever. They were hand in hand, whatever, and they went into the shop. And he turned around and looked at my daughter. So much so that he come out of the shop to take a second look at her. I turned around to him and said, "She's 13 and she's my daughter. Can you behave yourself?" And he looked at me all like sheepies, laughing. And I thought it wasn't funny. I was ready to wank him one, wallop him one, basically. But it just makes me think. Like my kids and other girls they just go about their business, going to school, as I said, just dressed in their school uniform, and all these men are perving on them, and then I'm thinking, okay, I can't really do anything about that because they're just dressed in their school uniform. What I'm gonna do, like, if they're wearing just their normal clothes, okay, you could argue, oh yeah, they're too sexy dressed, or their curves are showing, or their boobs are showing, or whatever. But they're just walking in their school uniform and combing their hair according to their age with their ponytails, and yeah, they put their wacky lipstick, and they put their I didn't bother with the eyeshadow because but you got the point why I've put my hair like this and why I've decided to wear this lipstick today. It's to drive down the point. And I'm just wondering what happens, when did that happen, that the school uniform look has become a symbol for sex? What happened? What happens in your brain? It's a genuine question. This is not me being argumentative or whatever confrontational or whatever you want to say. I generally think about this stuff, that what happens, that when did this start? Where did this come from? That ordinary things have become symbols of sex. A school uniform. If I dress up in a school uniform, okay, I'm looking sexy. If I dress up in a nurse's outfit, I'm dressed sexy. What the hell? When did that happen? And I'm late, that somebody laid on their sick bed and a nurse came in and they thought to themselves, oh, wow, I'll have a piece of her because she looks so sexy in a nurse's outfit. Like, you're sick. How did that even come up? Where does that thinking come from? Where, at what point in history, in our society, have these things become sex symbols? I mean, I know Gregory Isaac has the song Night Nurse, and lots of that. I'm thinking, what? What? How? Obviously the song is quite sexual, but again, I'm thinking, where did that start? Where did that start? Oh, I'm sick, and I'm thinking, oh, I just want to get it on. What happened? I don't understand. And talk to me, especially the guys. Talk to me. Why does that turn you on? Why do ponytails, knee-high socks, and a skirt turns you on? Why is that the ultimate of a sex symbol? I don't understand it. And how do we change it? Because I think lots of stuff happens because when we look at these young children, young girls dressed in the uniform, as I said, they're just going about their business and just living their teenage life and dressing and combing their hair and putting their makeup as they're supposed to allow to. But then by being dressed like that, having their hair in a certain way, having a certain color of lipstick, now all of a sudden they become sexualized. They've become a sex symbol, the ultimate of a sex symbol. What can we do about that? And where did this problem start, and how can we solve this problem? It's a genuine question, because these things worry me. I think about them. It's all fun and games if I'm dressing up, and as I said, it's like, okay, I'm a grown woman. Why would it turn you on if I'm dressed like a little girl? If I have my hair like a little girl, why does that turn you on? I really want to know. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Let's have a conversation. Where did it start? How did it become so accepted? Because that's the other thing. We accept that if a grown woman dresses like a nurse or a doctor or a schoolgirl, that, oh yeah, they're just being sexy. They're just dressing up, being sexy, and expressing their sexual, sensuality. Okay. but there's something wrong with that. There's something innate wrong with it. This something is. Don't get me wrong. I like dressing up, but then it's not me pointing the finger. It's me thinking like, okay, why is that actually a turn on? So guys, that's my thought for today. No words of wisdom. No words of wisdom today. More questions, more questions. So I really want to have a conversation. I would like to have a conversation with a man. If anybody fancies joining me on a Facebook Live and have a conversation about it, leave a message in the comments and I will get in contact. We don't have to be in the same place. Facebook has this lovely feature that we can be in different places, but still have the conversation online for everybody to hear and see. So yeah, I would like to get a man's point of view and just have a bit of conversation about it, and or any other topic that you fancy having a conversation with me online. Just leave a message in the comments and I will contact you and let's talk people, because things are going wrong. Our young girls go missing. Men are picking them up, putting them in prostitution and all kind of thing. And I believe it all has to do with this image that, young girls are sexual, this image that a young girl is sexy. When did that start? Anyway, guys, that's it really. I'm just voicing my concern today. So, yeah, let's talk. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.